Hi everyone, it's Nancy, the over 40 princess. I've got a sick little boy next to me, which is not fun. He slept all day yesterday, and then I got it, and I slept almost all day today. It's 2:42. Yeah, I woke up, took a shower, got back in jammies because I have a fever. I didn't know I had a fever. My son, who I homeschool, felt my forehead because I didn't look good. And I'm pretty pasty, so forgive the no makeup. But I didn't want this response to go out, video response to go out the voice. There's a guru I watch. I was looking for a pen. Her name is Kandi Johnson. And Kandi is like a young version of me without the stupidity. She's vibrant and sings and has a future that's phenomenal, and she's gorgeous and she's funny and she's just who she is, and she always seems so happy in her videos, and yet there's always sort of this underlying sadness, and I get that because it's different reasons, but we both have things in our lives that making the videos kind of makes it better. I mean, for me, it's... Do you want me to say it's an annoying dog? Because I wasn't going to say that, but right now we're too close. We're 2 inches from me saying it's an annoying dog. Yeah. It's kids I can't help because they're going along and they're doing really well with the autism and the other issues. But I can't fix it. I'm a fixer, and I can't make my son not have Tourette's, and I can't give them a house with an upstairs and a downstairs, and I can't. You know what I mean? And so my makeup and trying to start my own business is sort of my way of protecting my family and giving them a better future. Because I'm not going to do it acting or writing. You don't believe how little writers make. I had laughed in sorority life like the next step up is becoming a best-selling author. Even best-selling authors don't make. One book ain't going to do it. Seriously. Well, okay, unless you're J.K. Rowling's, right? You know, I mean, it's just not a super high-paying profession. You know, unless you have a regular gig at like a magazine or... And even then, you're not... You're doing it out of love. I have all these jobs I do out of love. And I'm hoping together that all the love will make one real thing. Anyway, Kandi talks about how she doesn't have a lot of friends that are close. You know, she's got acquaintances. We all do. But we all are in a position where we can be standing in a crowded room and feel like the only person there. Because you're bubbly and you're light and you're friendly and you're sweet and you're still kind of alone in a corner. I'm afraid that if you step out, all the bad things are just going to come falling out. And if we're not, we're all full of bad stuff, as well as the good stuff. No one's black or white. We're all these shades of gray. And we feel like because the movies or because books or because stories when we were children taught us that the princess was good, the wicked queen was evil, the old person was evil, the young person was good. There were nice people and bullies, and there wasn't anything in between. And everyone at that party is just as insecure as you. Everyone in the world, they may have tons of friends, but no closeness. I'm blessed because I'm close with Michelle and Allie and my husband and my sister. Although we can't talk about everything because we have very different views in the world, and she gets passionate. And I want to talk about the different views without getting passionate. I just want to feel, or putting anyone down, I just want to feel this tremendous sort of sisterly bond that we're never going to have. We're adopted, and she's really glad she found her birth family, and I'm really glad that I haven't. It's two approaches, two views. My son last night at our class that I'm teaching, he's acting as my assistant and teaching a class on improv, and he said that he's adopted and so is my mom, and he said it was such pride. That was cool. That was cool. I always want my kids to know that they weren't throwaways, they were gifts. The most precious gifts ever given or received. Anyway, Kandi, I hope I get to meet you at IMAX in LA. I've met a lot of famous people in my life. It's been really interesting. I had dinner with the ballerina Maria Chaltief Passion when I was Jean's age, 12. And at that time when I was going through my ballet phase, I'd just gotten on point, and I was sitting there with my jaw on the floor, and I couldn't even eat my lobster, which was my favorite food in the whole universe. Because one of the greatest dancers in the world, who was married to one of the greatest choreographers in the world at that point, divorced, George Balanchine, was sitting across the dinner table from me. And my parents told me not to make a fool of myself, so I couldn't say anything, because anything that came out of my mouth would have been a... So, Kandi, if I meet you at IMAX, along with, my faves, you know who they are, I've talked about all the time, I will sit there and blah, 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 blah. You could bring anyone in the room, with the exception of Shamar Moore and Sean Connery, and I would be like, hi, it's lovely to meet you. Because acting's a job. It's a crappy job, too. I have to tell you, it's long days in the sun, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. And it's not glamorous. There's nothing glamorous about having you on the red carpet. Nothing. And fretting about everything being perfect. Can you imagine? I have a friend who's doing this. Oh my God, what a horrible job. Nothing can be unperfect, or they're going to snipe at you the next day about how horrible looking you are. Look, I've had negative comments. And I sit and pretend that they don't bother me and they don't hurt me, but they do. People commenting about my face. Instead of saying to myself, oh my God, it's because I lost 220 pounds, it's... Oh, I'm uglier now. I dump it pretty quick, but it's there. And I'm happy almost all the time, but not all the time. And I fight depression in the winter. All the day it's sunny. I almost want to go sit outside with my shirts on, even though it's like 10 degrees. There are people that read your blog and watch your videos, and it's entertainment. And there are people that read your blog and watch your videos, and they get you. I hope that I get a little bit of you. I'm always entertained. And I hope that you understand when I say I know this much about where you're coming from. That I do. And it's not just because I'm in my bed, in my jammies, without my makeup on, and a crappy camera. I'm sorry about your camera. That sucks. So for anyone out there that feels like everyone that's up there and makes the videos is so secure and so perfect and so happy, we're just hiding it a little bit better. All of life is shades of gray. Even my husky, runs from dark, dark, dark city gray to light gray to almost white, but a little gray. Have fun. Snuggle your heart.